Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving into the incredible life of one of the most iconic figures in entertainment, Kris Kristofferson. After over 6 decades of captivating audiences and leaving an indelible legacy in both music and film, the world lost a legend on September 26, 2024. Kristofferson wasn't just a man, he was an icon whose influence spanned generations. To some, he was the soulful voice behind songs that felt deeply personal. To others, he was the actor who brought characters to life with raw honesty and intensity. And to those who had the privilege of knowing him personally, he was a true friend with a heart as large as his immense talent. But like many legends, Kris had his secrets, things that never made it into the public eye. Before his passing, he shared some deeply personal and heart-wrenching details about his life that shocked the world. To truly understand the weight of these final confessions, we need to rewind and take a closer look at the highlights of his extraordinary journey. Born in Brownsville, Texas, on June 22, 1936, Kris was the oldest of 3 children in a strict military family. This meant he moved around a lot in his early years, eventually settling in San Mateo, California, during his junior high school years. By the time he graduated high school in 1954, Kris had already begun to show signs of the creative genius that would define his future. He attended Pomona College in Southern California, where he developed a love for writing, especially the works of poet William Blake. He excelled academically, winning awards for his writing, including a prestigious prize in a short story contest held by Atlantic Monthly. But Kris wasn't just about books, he was also a star athlete, playing football and even trying his hand at boxing. After graduating with honors in 1958, he landed a Rhodes Scholarship to study literature at Oxford in England, all the while nurturing his passion for songwriting and performing at local clubs under the name Kris Kristofferson. Although his early music didn't take off, it was clear he was destined for something more. After finishing his degree, Kris made a surprising decision. Instead of pursuing an academic career, he followed in his family's footsteps and joined the U.S. Army, training as a Ranger and helicopter pilot. Stationed in West Germany, he stayed close to music, even starting a band with fellow soldiers. However, in 1965, when offered a prestigious teaching position at West Point, he made a life-changing decision to pursue a career in country music instead. It wasn't an easy choice, and it strained his relationship with his family, especially his mother, with whom he wouldn't speak for over 2 decades. Struggling in the music industry, Kris faced a series of odd jobs to survive, including sweeping floors at Columbia recording studios in Nashville. But this low point led to a game-changing moment, handing his demo tape to June Carter, who eventually passed it to Johnny Cash. Cash was impressed, and soon Kris was recording his own music. His breakthrough came in 1970 when Johnny Cash recorded Sunday Morning Coming Down, a song that became a hit. That success launched Kris into the spotlight, with his songs being covered by legends like Janis Joplin, Roy Drusky, and Jerry Lee Lewis. By the early 70s, he had become a top-tier songwriter and performer, with songs like Me and Bobby McGee defining his career. Alongside his musical success, Kris ventured into acting, making his debut in The Last Movie in 1971. But it was A Star is Born in 1976, opposite Barbra Streisand, that truly catapulted him into Hollywood stardom. Winning a Golden Globe for Best Actor, his transition from musician to actor seemed effortless. Though the 80s and 90s brought their share of challenges, including personal struggles and addiction, Kris continued to remain a prominent figure in both the music and film industries. Kris' struggles with alcohol, especially in the 60s and 70s, almost derailed his career. He once admitted to drinking so much that his liver swelled to the size of a football, yet somehow he pulled himself through, continuing to make an impact on both music and Hollywood. Even as his career continued to rise, he battled feelings of imposter syndrome, often questioning his place in the entertainment world. Despite the personal battles, Kris left an unmatched legacy, both in music and film. He passed away peacefully in 2024 at the age of 88. His family expressed their deep gratitude for the time they had with him, and his impact will continue to be felt for generations to come. Kris Kristofferson may have left this world, but his music, his films, and his unwavering authenticity will live on forever.